Have you ever been in a waiting room and you're sitting in that waiting room and you're like, man, this person just got to go before me. I've been sitting here all this time. You're frustrated, you're angry. You may be trying to go get a procedure done, or you're trying to go get counseling, or even trying to get something accomplished. Anytime you're in a waiting room, it can be like you're in there forever. And you can feel like time is going by like tick, tock, tick, tock. Well, I'm here to tell you that today I want to talk about being in the waiting room in life. That sometimes we feel like we're in the waiting room with God, that we're sitting and behind the closed door as God, as the doctor, as the nurse, as the healer, and we're waiting on Him to fix our situation. We're waiting on Him to do a procedure in our lives. We're waiting on Him to give us a diagnosis. But right now, He's not saying anything to us because it seems like He's too busy. But understand that God is always there. God always knows everything that's going on in your life. So while you're sitting in the waiting room, I want to tell you to rest in Him. In Psalms 37:7, it says to rest in Him and be patient. And don't worry about how others make themselves prosper. Because sometimes what we do is when we see other people getting their name called in the waiting room, it can make us more upset. Because we're like, why come they're getting their name called and I've been here longer and I've been waiting longer, and how come they're going and I was here first? Don't worry about that when you're in the waiting room and God is doing something specifically for your life. Don't worry about whether somebody got a blessing before you or whether a dream for them was accomplished first. Don't worry about any of that. All you have to worry about is that God has got you. God has got everything for you, and He's fixing it and making it ready just for you. So while you're in the waiting room and you're saying, God, I'm waiting on you to do something. I'm waiting on you to fix this. I'm waiting on the procedure that's going to change this. I'm waiting on the diagnosis. God, give me the directions that you want me to go. Give me the things that are going to heal me. Take me to the places that you know you've already called me to be. While you're in the waiting room, just begin to trust and know that eventually your name is going to be called. And that when He calls your name, that dream is going to be already ready for you. That blessing is going to be prepared and ready to be given to you. That everything that you've requested will be ready and laid out for you to be able to walk into that room and get everything that you need. So while you're sitting in the waiting room, don't complain and don't worry. Just begin to praise God and thank God for being in the waiting room, because it is in the waiting room where God grooms you to be prepared to receive the blessings that He has for you. I hope you were blessed by this message. I decree and declare abundance and favor over your life, and I will see you next week. Remember, while in the waiting room, eventually God is going to call your name. Be blessed.